Hey everybody, welcome back. Jordan here. How's it going? Coming to you from underneath the Lego City. Yeah, it's cozy down here. It's not very comfortable though. It's late at night here, and it's the day after, well, actually, the same day, but the night of us building the medieval scene. Well, starting to build the medieval scene. And I was upstairs on the couch, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to make a video just sort of showing you what we accomplished today because honestly, it felt like quite a bit. Is red better? No, I don't think red's better. I think white's better. Love messing with the LED lights down here. Pretty cool. But yeah, we actually managed to start building our medieval scene underneath the table here, which is going to be my new passion project over the next few months. I plan to hopefully put, I don't know, 2 or 3 building sessions a week into this area under here, and they'll be about 2 or 3 hours long. So let's call it about 8 hours a week of efforts into the under table scene here so we can start to develop it further. So today in this video, I'm going to show you what we accomplished today after our first building session and sort of discuss some plans on what we plan on doing as we move forward with this project here, and also show you some parts and also some requirements that I need to fulfill over the next couple months to try and get this area to where we want it to be. Yeah, lots of exciting stuff to cover, so let's dive right into it, of course. So as you all know, the Lego City is definitely a passion project, and finding that passion sometimes can be a little bit challenging, but once you get started on these projects, they really start to go pretty quickly. So it's just the kick in the butt that you need sometimes to get started. And I really do think that I've found that passion for the under table scene known as the medieval scenes. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it, and I was really fired up to start that project today. So let's dive right into it, and I'll sort of show you what we've got under here. Jon Snow. There he is, protector of the realms. And also we've got carrots. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why those are even under there. I honestly did not put the Jon Snow there. I literally just saw that. I think the wife put it there because I think somebody mentioned it during the stream. And she's like, you know what? We got a Jon Snow pop vinyl. But yeah, a bunch of people were commenting today and suggesting what minifigures we should add under here. So I'll talk to you about that as well. Ultimately, what I want to do is build a battle scene. But first, I'm going to show you the progress that we made today, and I'm going to explain to you why we didn't make any more progress after that. Well, it's just because, you know, working on my knees for 2 hours can be difficult. But either way, this is what we've got done right now. So this is a really cool waterfall that we built using some of the MERP rock panels, medium ugly rock panels. I believe that's what that is. Medium ugly rock pieces? Yeah. Something like that. MERP, burp, blurp. But yeah, we used the MERPs, and I ran out of them today. So this is the waterfall. You can see I dressed up that waterfall using a bunch of blue trans pieces. So there's the dark blue and also the light blue. And there's a whole bunch of slopes on the MERP pieces just to sort of give it a little more character. And let me tell you, there's a bunch more slopes that have to go into it. Now, why didn't I do that today? Because I have the slopes to do it. And that's because we ran out of MERP pieces. Ultimately, in the end, I plan to make this MERP wall here twice as tall as it currently is. And not the side walls here, not twice as tall as this, but twice as tall as this. So those are 3 MERPs tall. I want to make it 6 MERPs tall. Boy, oh boy, I'm saying the word MERP a lot, but it's my favorite Lego piece. Yeah, so I want to make it 6 tall, so it's double. So it's going to come to about here. And then I want to extend this rock wall all the way to the edge and all the way to that edge over there, because it's going to sort of make this scene sort of close and hide some of these table legs and stuff like that that you can see behind the scene. Now, after we do that, I want to extend some of these rock walls out, so make sort of lower ridges, lower cliff edges, and then have the taller stuff in the background and some of the lower sort of cliff edges in the foreground. I think that's really cool. I don't know if you guys ever watch play Halo, but I sort of want to make it like a Blood Gulch vibe, where there's like the cliff edge going around the edge, so we can put soldiers sort of walking through on these cliff edges, getting a height advantage, because ultimately in the end, I want to make a giant battle scene down here. So you can see that I've textured some of the water here on the waterfall and on the base of the waterfall. Eventually, I'd like to texture all of this water with that same
sort of vibe. And that's going to match this right here. You can see I've increased the complexity of the water there using some of the trans clear pieces. So yeah, or trans blue pieces. I want to do that same thing all around here. Now I started to sculpt the look of the river here by using different green plates. So I need to get a whole bunch more green plates to texture this whole area down here. And I want to add all of those trans blue elements to this water here to make it look really cool. Also, we need to add some dark brown, dark brown, reddish brown, and tan to make some pathways here. So what I'm thinking is it's going to be open in the middle with like dark tan and stuff like that. And that's where the battle scenes are going to sort of happen. And there's going to be a bridge, sort of like a stone bridge that goes over the river. And on one side, I believe on this side over here, we're going to have the dragon knights, the red and black guys. So these guys will be over there, right? Oops. That's in the medieval fortress that we placed down here. So that's where they're going to go. That's going to be their kingdom. And they're going to be attacking the lion knights over here. And you can see we've got some lion knights on the top there. So I plan to have a big battle scene between those two knight clans down here underneath the table. And of course, we're going to add a whole bunch of trees, bushes, animals, catapults, all that style of stuff. But it's just a process. I got to get the parts. To do the merp wall in the back there, I'm probably going to need, I don't know, rough estimate, probably 100 more of those merp panels. Yeah. Because unfortunately, this is all I have left right here, and it's just not enough. I've got one in the dark bluish gray color left, and then I have some in the old gray color, which I'm not a huge fan of. And then I have a bunch of these rock panels, which just sort of look weird, and a bunch of these corner ones. I think those are burps. Yeah. So that's all I have left for rock panels. So I got to order a bunch more of those. But in my inventory over here, you can see I've got enough slopes to probably do a bunch of it. Oh, that's the wrong color. But we got them in the grays, the dark grays, the light grays, stuff like that. So we can use all these slopes to increase the texture of our rock panels, similar to what we've done over here. And of course, we can also add cheese wedges and then a little bit of green accents with the bamboo bushes and leaf elements and stuff like that. So eventually, I want it to all look like that, but of course be 6 merps tall. Now, luckily I have a bit of green plate here. It might look like a lot, but it's not enough to do the whole area, I don't think. I think that's going to be, you know, a big chunk of it, I hope. I for sure have enough bamboo, no question about it, but I'm running out of tree elements. Actually, false. I have enough tree elements too, I think, luckily. I was trying to remember where the wife put them, but they're over there. We're working on it. We're building more trees for this area down here. Now, of course, there's other medieval scenes that we could add, such as an arena for jousting. Arena? Did I say arena? I meant arena for jousting. It's late at night. I'm doing this at like 12 at night. I don't know why. I just wanted to talk about it because I'm so pumped up on it. I love our King's Castle. I love the medieval fortress. The waterfall that we built is pretty sweet. When we get that full cliff edge done, it's going to look epic. Then we're also going to texture the whole thing with the green plate, add a whole bunch of flora, some fauna, that's like animals and stuff like that, horses, catapults, knights, flaming catapults, I hope, like big projectiles, all that sort of stuff. Got to get a whole bunch of knights, thinking red and black versus the blue guys. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And just sort of slowly accumulate more parts to add all sorts of textures, similar to what we've done down here throughout the whole area. Hopefully some rolling hills, get some height going with some more merps and stuff like that. That's why I want to branch that cliff edge out. I think that'll look really good. Use a whole bunch of stuff like this that we found off the pad wall to sort of add more texture to this whole area. And honestly, this is going to be my passion project over the next, I don't know, 6 months. I'm hoping to do about 8 hours a week, like I was saying earlier, 8 hours a week of work on this area so that we can really start to make it cool. I mean, we got some cheese wedges, we've got some carrots, we've got Jon Snow, and we've also got some spider webs and all sorts of green plates. So yeah, I'm just slowly going to accumulate parts, pieces, minifigures, mini builds like catapults, big builds like jousting stadiums, stuff like that, and sort of integrate it into this area. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown on what we're doing down here. to get your input in the comment section. So make sure you throw your comments down below. And yeah, just sort of let us know what you think of the current progress. Really like the waterfall. Can't wait to double, triple the size of it and extend it all the way across. I'm really hyped on that. Just got to get more of those merps. Gonna be a fun project though. I'm stoked.
Oh, there we go. We may as well have the red lights here for the outro. So thanks everybody for coming on by today. Everybody remember to comment below with your suggestions, ideas, and thoughts on our plans here for the medieval scene underneath the Lego City. And of course, remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for some more great stuff coming out in the very near future. Thank you so much for coming on by, and farewell. Have yourselves a great one. Check out how I have to get in here. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, goodbye.